Last time on Space Daze. After their fight with the Guardian Zixtus, the group decided to settle down in the abandoned village. The night was quiet and tense as Botchus learned he was in hot water with both of the girls for making a deal with the demon, which left a physical mark in the form of black markings running down his arm. Daythorn discovered that her danger pet egg may be hatching, and Nora faced inner turmoil as she had a long conversation with Caden about the next steps moving forward, as everyone started the journey back towards the village. So, it is morning now. You all got up, you all just packed up your stuff, and you left the abandoned house of this kind of creepy abandoned village. Right now, it's light out, but there is kind of this horror film fog just settled on the ground of this this really quiet village.
We're not going to be able to escape. I said we're not going to be able to escape. We're now in Silent Hill. That's the end of the story!
No. Yeah, you guys leave, and you end up walking in the other side of the village, and... No, I'm joking. Caden is going to be leading the group. Is there anything you guys want to do before you guys head out of this village?
I want to make a note that Nora is not walking next to Botchus.
Okay, Botchus still in deep shit.
You just told us not to type and talk at the same time, and what did you do?
Yeah, what was that?
Yeah.
Right.
Daythorn has her egg all cuddled up in her arms in her little wrap thingy sling. Yeah. Also not walking with Botches, but also walking rather quickly because Cito.
Botchus, buddy.
What?
Neither of them are walking with you. How are you feeling this morning?
I'm feeling great. I got a long rest. I'm a lot better than I was. How are you feeling, DM?
I'm feeling like we're gonna have a fun episode.
That's good. That's great. Real good.
Tension filled, but good. What's the marching order?
I'll go first.
As you guys... Okay, Botchus
I'll be in the
go
back.
first.
I guess I'm in the middle.
So, you guys start... You head out of the gate of this village where the sign was hanging kind of lopsided, and it's eerily quiet as you leave. Like, the only sound that you guys can really hear is just your footsteps. Arlo is next to you, Daythorn.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to be close to you, and that egg, which he was totally enthralled with. But you guys head down, you cross over the bridge, and Caden leads you actually in a different way than you originally came. And he starts to lead you guys down a path that's slightly overgrown. Go ahead, if anybody wants to make a perception check.
21.
A natural one.
Natural one. God damn it. Here we go. Welcome back.
So, while the girls are intently staring daggers at the back of Botchus' head, Botchus, you're kind of looking down, and you notice that this path, even though it's overgrown, it was a path that was really well-traveled when it was well-traveled. Like, there's old tire marks, and you could see, like, shoe prints. And it leads back into the almost kind of denser part of the forest. You guys continue walking for a little bit. Go ahead and make another perception check for me.
Can't get any worse.
13 for Daythorn.
4.
8.
Daythorn, you are the first to notice that as you are deeper into this forest, it's got that kind of dead aura around it. Like when you first entered into the village, in the area around the village, it's still kind of dead, but it slowly starts to gain life again.
Mm-hmm.
And it's getting the colors back of the greens, the purples, the reds. It's not just the dull gray.
Uh-huh.
And you notice that the mossy ground that you usually are walking on starts to turn to grass. And as you're walking, some of the trees, like in between, you see larger clumps of grass.
Mm-hmm.
And as you continue walking, it's kind of a mind trip because the grass stuff starts to get really big.
Mm-hmm.
And it almost makes you think of the grass in Itahid's bog,
Mm-hmm.
where it's just these really... You feel like you're shrinking as you're walking because the grass just kind of keeps growing and growing.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also regular-sized grass underneath your feet still, so it's kind of a mind trip. But...
Are we going to meet a giant caterpillar smoking?
I mean... let's keep going and we'll figure that out.
Give me a hit.
Then it'll really be a mind trip. See, I'm pretty sure that's what happened is Alice just got, like, secondhand high.
Yeah.
Can't even get first-hand high.
But-
Damn.
So, Nora and Botchus, you guys very soon after, realized that the trees have started to diminish and be replaced with these large blades of grass, but they are not like Itahid's spot. They're the size of them, if not taller, but they look fuzzy.
I'm gonna just keep walking. Nora's not gonna mess with that shit. She's pissed.
Yeah, we got a Sito to get back to. Fuck all this other shit.
I will take out one of my weapons in case I need to hack through anything.
You guys continue to go through this grass, and as you're going, there starts to be, like, buds on the grass and stems, and you notice that up in the grass are huge white flowers. Let me see if we can...
They're gonna start singing to us.
Hey,
Yes, they are.
Kaden. Where the hell are we going?
Back to the village.
This is not the way we came.
There are more than one ways to get to the village. Would you rather go back through the bog?
No, you're right. This is better.
Well, why didn't we come through this way the first time?
Asking the true questions over here is Daythorn. That's why she's the smart one.
Well, this is an easy way to get back from Itahid's bog, but go ahead and make a perception check, you guys.
I'm bad at those. Fucking hell.
15 for DT.
10. It's like episode 1 all over again.
24.
So he's kind of avoiding the subject a little bit of why they didn't come this way before. And you guys are walking, and now the field that's around you guys just smells of flower. And up ahead of you, you can kind of hear this, like, buzzing. I need all of you to make a dex saving throw.
Oh, no. What? Okay.
That's a 10 for DT.
I got a 15.
21.
Fuck you, botches.
So, Nora and Daythorn, as you guys are...
Damn it.
Nora, you didn't get it as bad as Daythorn, but as you guys are walking, and you kind of get distracted by this buzzing noise that's up ahead of you and kind of, like, starting to... You can start to hear it, like, to the sides, and you hear it above you where there's this big white flower, and suddenly these little black legs stick out of the flower, and a large clump of pollen rains down from the flower. Nora, you get more of the backsplash of it. Daythorn, you just get hit with this powder
Mm-hmm.
and are completely covered in pollen.
I'm gonna start sneezing.
Does Nora have allergies?
Oh, yeah, she does. Oh, God. Why?
You okay?
No, I'm fine.
Daythorn's just kind of like, well, I guess I'm a little bumblebee now. And she will keep on going depending on what's happening.
I move farther away from Daythorn because she's covered in pollen.
So Nora, anything that has to do with smell, you're gonna have disadvantage
That's
on.
fine, I made this character choice.
As you say that you're just a little bumblebee now, Daythorn, there is a big black and yellow butt that seems to wiggle out from the giant tree.
Mm.
As perspective of point, this bee almost looks normal until it starts to buzz past you and you realize this bumblebee is 3 times your size.
Mm.
What?
As this bumblebee flies past you, carrying its pollen. And as it does so, a couple more start to crawl out from the flowers around you guys. Caden just kind of looks at you and says, "That's why."
There's just bees.
Yeah.
What?
What's so wrong about bees?
Well, there's not always just bees. And bees do sting, and also, it is allergy season. So
Oh, I hadn't noticed.
he is going to hand a rag to you, Daythorn. Just like, do you want to... You might attract attention with your hair and being covered in pollen.
She takes the rag and she, like, starts trying to wipe it off.
Hey, Botches.
Mhm.
Oh, fuck.
Go ahead and make a dex saving throw for me.
Again? I can
Well,
do
you're
that.
the one that's
yeah.
good at it, so...
22.
So, Botches, you are standing there as Caden is helping Daythorn, like, kind of get the pollen off. Nora is sniffling. Arlo is, like, petting the blades of grass because they are very fluffy. So, Botches, you're standing there watching this, and there are a couple bees that are... They're not, like, angrily swarming. And you...
Sorry, when the DM says they're not angrily swarming, but...
But...
Oh, man.
You hear a buzzing in the grass behind you. And you manage to step, like, as you're turning, you step to the side as this... It's like a flower stem with thorns on it.
Mm-hmm.
Goes flying past your face.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch.
Nora and
God.
Daythorn and Caden Arlo need to make dex saving throws as well.
Here we go. What are you gonna give me, D&D Beyond?
I got a 10 again.
I got a 17?
Okay, so Nora and Arlo, you guys watch as the stem flies past Botch's face, and then these little sacks come flying out from the same area, and one just pegs Caden in the face and explodes in pollen.
Oh no.
And Daythorn, one ends up kind of bouncing off him and tumbling onto you and kind of opening up, just not dousing you again, but just that after splash. And you guys can hear a voice in the grass. And it doesn't sound very old. But you hear a voice say, "What are you doing? Who are you? Why are you in my field? Get out, I'll sting you."
I'm walking here!
I just want to go back to the village.
You're intruders.
No, we're not. We're just trying to go back home.
As you're very tiredly just saying this, the grass kind of parts and you see two big black eyes as a young boy around 16 kind of steps out, and he has this kind of gold tint to his skin and rings of black around his face and his arms and his chest and his legs. And his hair is just like this unruly mess of black, and two antennae are sticking out of his head.
We get to meet a B-boy now.
B-boy.
And he has the most unamused look on his face as he steps out. One of the bees that had passed you guys ends up coming down, and he ends up kind of hopping onto it as he grabs the staff that he threw at Botchus, and he says, "You don't look like the moth people."
Oh, that's because we're not.
Nope. Just people.
So, you are intruders.
No, we're not. We just kind of crash landed here. We're trying to go home.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion there, Nora.
Yay! Something I'm good at! Persuasion!
What were you saying, Daythorn?
Daythorn's just gonna continue trying to get this pollen off of her. And just like dusting it out of her hair. While Nora
25.
does her thing.
I think that's the highest roll. Nora
That's because
has
I never
gotten
get
on
to
this
roll
podcast.
anything that's charisma based.
Oh man.
She's hot.
He kind of eyes you like he's looking you over. And then he kind of shrugs and he whistles. And as he whistles, 5 of these bees land, and a couple of them start going over to you, Nora, and you, Daythorn, and Caden, and start licking the pollen off.
What?
Aww.
I'm sure that's not a pleasant feeling.
It tickles.
Oh, God.
But they are very big. Like,
Licking
easily
it
come
off?
yeah, they're licking it. Like, not really, like, with a tongue, but, you know, the feelers.
It's a...
I thought, don't bees gather it on the fuzzy butts for
Yes,
the
but
pollen?
they also eat it.
Just eat it. Eat it. Sorry.
Either way, they're cleaning you of their pollen that you have are covered with.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, and Nora, the bees come up to a little bit above your chest.
Oh my God, they're huge.
They are very big. And he's like, well, you know, it's a long way to the village.
Yeah. But
Why do you have an...
Huh?
Why do you have an egg?
that's her danger pet.
We found it.
We found it. Well, she found it.
Caden kind of gives you this look like... That's not what happened,
mean-
but...
It is what happened because we technically did find it after murdering its mother. But hey,
Yeah.
that's exactly what happened, Lance.
Yeah.
Details. Let's not get into the details.
We did find it. I'm not lying. I don't need to roll deception for it.
We're not liars. It's not a thing we do.
As he stands on the back of this bee, almost like proudly, and he's like, well, my name is Vespa, and this is my home. You're in my field.
You have such a cute name.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
And what do I call you if I don't call you intruders?
Oh, I am Nora. This is my friend Daythorn. I almost called you Abon. And this one is kind of a pain in the ass. This is Botchus. This helpful man here is Caden, and the little boy is Arlo.
He kind of looks at both you, Nora, and you, Botchus, and he's just kind of studying you. And he's like, I don't understand. Are you some sort of lizard?
No, we're not.
Dave starts laughing.
We're not lizards. Actually, we're tieflings. We're of demonic descent.
Fiendish descent.
Fiendish
Yeah,
descent.
But what is a tiefling?
I just motioned to Botchus and I don't know how else to explain it. I'm not a smart girl.
Do your tails grow back if they cut off?
No, I don't.
Maybe?
No, they don't.
Are you sure?
No, they don't. Yes, because I wasn't born with a split tail. That's how.
But
they
that's
made
not
me.
cutting it off. That's just like body
I
mod.
feel like it would.
No, I believe. Personally, as a Kaz, not a Botchus, I don't think they'd grow back. But Botchus is like, I wonder if they do.
Well, I don't think they grow back naturally. However, through some science, we can definitely grow a tail
Magic,
back
science,
and reattach
yeah.
it.
Hmm.
No, that's just
Potato.
Science. Botchus.
Yeah, just straight up science.
Just science.
Science is so amazing.
I don't know this science, but okay, so you are fiend lizards, and he's gonna look at you, Daythor, and be like, you are a giant light bug?
Pretty much.
I mean, that's better than calling us fucking lizards.
David's
just you-
tickled.
You have tails and horns, and lizards have tails and horns, and they are moths. If you're not a lizard, are you a beetle?
Or just stops. She just sits down. Is like, I'm done.
Their skin's not hard like a beetle. It's quite squishy if you want to touch it. If they let you.
Like a lizard. He's gonna fly his bee very close to your face, Botches, and just poke you.
I will be poked. Can I hold my hand out to the bee?
It bites you.
Go ahead and roll hand.
Oh.
Bite him, bite him, bite him, bite him, bite him.
Do bees? Oh, no, bees do bite. Or wasp bite, for sure. Animal. Oh, boy. 10.
Not bad enough.
You know when you go to kiss a cat and it goes...
Shut up.
It backs away.
No.
This
Like its body stays where it's at, but like its head just kind of moves over
Fair enough.
your hand. Like, no thank you.
I go and wipe some of the pollen off of Nora, and then I go back and put my hand out again.
Go ahead and roll animal handling with advantage.
Yeah.
I punch him as he walks away.
Yee. I stick my metal leggy out, and I'm like, I had worse. That's a unnatural 20.
Okay, yeah, no, it likes you now.
You can bribe anything with food.
You have a treat. Yep. You are very good at bribing bugs with food in this planet.
Well, I tried that on Nora.
You better pray that 40 of them don't come and land on you.
I can't think of a better way to die.
Doing the T-pose.
10 out of 10.
Well, Vespa is a bee, and these are my family, as he kind of gestures around to the 5 bees that are just kind of... Some are hovering near you guys, some have landed. Arlo is, like, glomped onto one. Kind of on its face.
Aw.
You know, if you could help me, I'll give you a ride to the village. It'll be faster.
What do you need help
What-
with?
yeah.
There are wasps taking over my home.
Like little wasps? Or like gestures to the bee?
He gestures to the bees.
Yeah, where are they? We'll take care of them.
Oh, good. Okay, everybody get on a bee.
I climb onto a bee?
Everybody roll.
I don't know
hand.
what's happening.
No!
Ah,
Everybody knows
It's
I'm
not
bad
gonna
at
go
things.
well.
Like, this is one of the things that I'm bad at, Lance.
that's a 7 for DT.
13?
I got 17.
I'm covered in pollen. Does that help?
I was gonna say Caden's going to assist you, so go ahead and roll with advantage, DT.
Well, that's a 19 now.
Okay. With a little bit of struggle, the first go around, it's a little hard to get on this bee, but you all get on the bees, and they seem fine. And they are very fuzzy and very soft. As Vespa kind of says, okay, you need to sit this way and hold on here. Do not pull their antenna. They don't like it, especially Beatrice.
What's that?
Who has Beatrice?
As he points to Caden.
Oh no.
And then he points to you, Nora, and he says, you have Bumble. And points to you, Botchus, and says, you have Buzz Buzz. You, Firebug, you have Kirby. And the little moth has Jeff.
Jesus.
Kirby
how much fun I had.
and Jeff.
I had much fun coming up with the bee names today.
What are we on? Have we smoked something?
I wish.
What?
Oh. Jeff.
He's the first to kind of lead the charge, but soon the bees start to take off,
Oh god.
and it's a little terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
At first, they kind of rise up slowly, and then they start to dart through the grass. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god. 12.
16.
Unnatural 20.
God damn it, Botches.
Until it matters, we're gonna get into a fight and then it's all gonna change.
Yeah, Caden and Arlo are doing fine too. Caden is doing a little less well than the rest of you. I don't think he really likes flying on other flying creatures, considering he can fly. And these bees are going very fast, and they kind of swerve in and out of these grass blades, and Vespa kind of shouts back to you. He says, we have a small hive that's not very far, but the wasps are trying to take it over. And after a couple of minutes, you guys see up in one of the big trees is a honey hive, is a hive for bees. And again, the perspective is a little weird because from far away on these bees, it looks normal size. And as you get closer, you soon land in this hive that is huge. And there are a lot more bees in this hive. And as your group of bees lands, he kind of jumps off. And he says, okay, well, you have a choice. We can fight up here, or I could take you down below, or we could fight in the air. Which would you prefer?
Not the air, not the air.
Well, where are the wasps being a problem?
Well, they'll be coming very shortly. It's almost, midday, so the heat, they're gonna be coming. And they attack right outside where we landed.
Well, let's attack them there. Set up a trap and fuck their shit up.
How do you expect to set up a trap for wasps?
Ambush them, hide.
Well, we could hide in the tree.
Okay, let's hide in the tree.
As he will go to the opening of this wasp, of this nest, and start climbing on the outside of it.
I will follow him.
All of you go ahead and make athletics checks.
Well, actually, one of the things that Nora is good at.
Watch Daythorn fall to her doom. Here we go.
Oh no.
That's an 8 for Daythorn.
It's a 17 for Nora.
That's 22. Can I
help?
Yeah.
DT.
Yeah. Go ahead and make another roll. Go and roll with advantage, DT.
To be honest, I just expected someone just to pick her up by the scruff of her jacket and just.
I was thinking about it, but I don't want to get burned.
That's a 12.
Okay, that does it. It's weird because this hive it's a little hard to get a grip on, but at the same time it's not. It's papery feeling, but also sticky. But you guys managed to climb up this hive, and as you guys are almost to the branches, go ahead and make perception checks.
Okay. I'm gonna have to.
That's a 7 for
Oh
DT.
my god.
Oh, man.
Today.
She's got an egg baby about to hatch.
Little
She's
prep
got
bottle.
priorities.
That's a 17 for Bocce-Ball.
Got an 8.
Botchus, as you're climbing up, following Vespa, you hear a buzzing kind of off in the distance, and it's not the buzzing that you had been hearing in the field and in this hive. And you notice that a lot of the bees start to kind of panic swarm and head into the hive. And off in the distance, you can see 4 giant wasps heading your way.
Oh boy.
Like, how giant?
As they get closer, they dwarf the size of the bees threefold. They are huge. They have the stingers that are about the size of your arms, and glowing red eyes as they fly towards the hive. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Lance.
But you guys get first attack because you set up a trap in ambush in the trees.
Nat 20.
Unnatural 20.
11. Told you. As soon as the action starts.
So you guys are currently up on this this branch, and you watch as these 4 giant wasps with glowing red eyes start to kind of swarm the hive, and they're attacking the bees in any way that they can. And you guys get the first surprise round on them. And so the first one up is going to be Nora.
Can I shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts or only 1?
You can shoot 2.
Yay, I'm gonna do that. First one is a 23 to hit,
That hits.
and it is 5 points of damage. The second one is 15 to hit,
That hits.
and 14 points of damage.
And are you just hitting one of them, or?
Well, I'm gonna hit what looks like the leader with both.
Okay.
I rolled max damage and then the least amount of damage I could do.
I mean, that's still something. Daythorn, you are up.
How close are they all together?
They are about... They're in about a 10... I'm trying to think of how to describe this. So there's the nest, and they are in kind of a crescent shape around it, about 10 feet from each other.
So like a max of 40
Yeah.
between the furthest ones?
Yep.
So if I try to do an area thing about 20 feet in diameter, I believe it is. Nope, that's a 20-foot radius, so that's actually 40 feet. Will I hit any bees within that 40-foot sphere?
There are only 2 bees currently in that sphere because they are fighting the wasps. Or being fought. The wasps are fucking them up.
I could fuck the wasp up, but I'm not gonna hit the bees, because we want the bees. So, I would have called it that when they were this close, I would have shot a thing. But okay, I'm going to do...
If you would like, since they were just getting to the hive, you can make that attack as your first surprise attack. And you won't hurt any bees.
Okay. Well, it's like because I have a distance of 150 feet away from me.
Yeah, I'll say you can do that. They hadn't quite gotten into their attack yet because they were just getting to the hive. So I'll say that you can do that without harming any bees this round.
I'd like to cast Fireball.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. Oh, my.
Taking care
That's a
of
dex
business.
save of 15.
Frick.
Yeah.
Are you,
15?
Yeah,
Is
dex.
save?
Yeah, 15, and then I'll roll all my damage, and they take half damage if they're successful.
Save. Okay.
So,
Oh, well, their dexes aren't too bad. Let's see. Okay, so 3 of them failed and 1 of them succeeded.
26 fire damage.
oh, I love Fireball.
And then 13 for the others.
Yep.
Alright. Well, lordy. Okay.
We have a Ceto to get back to. I ain't messing around.
This is not going to be a very long fight, my guys. Jeebus. Daythorn wants to get back to her AI. Everybody get the fuck out of her way.
Exactly.
Next is going to be Vespa. And he is going to hop on his bee. And whose name is Beethoven. And
Of course it is.
I love it.
First one hits. He takes his staff with the thorns and flies past one of these wasps. Wow. Flies past one of these wasps and does max damage for 8 points to the leader, who is not happy. And then his Beethoven is going to take a bite and misses. And is going to not head back to the tree, but make it to the other side of the wasps. And next is Arlo. I have too many NPCs in this battle.
Oh, I'm about to fuck some shit up too.
Arlo is going to cast Magic Missile.
Magic missile.
4 points to 3 of them. That's something. And for easy counting, I'm going to do the ones. Okay. Botches.
Yep.
You are next, my dude.
Airborne targets. Let's fucking go. How about a 14 to hit and a 12 to hit?
Matches and
Okay.
misses.
19 damage, and I want to hit the leader. I'm going for the big
Going for the
boss.
leader.
Yeah.
Okay. Botches, you fire off a round and you hit it right in the head as this big wasp kind of spasms and then falls from the sky.
Hell yeah.
Next is Kenyon, and he is going to crit. This is not going to be a long fight.
Yay! Trying to get back to our boy. And a bathtub.
Yeah.
A boy in a bath. He crits on Eldritch Blast.
Ah. Beautiful.
Oof. Okay. And does 20 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Murder that louse.
That must have stung.
Uh-huh.
You're the worst.
I love you.
All right. So now we are back up to the top, which would have been the leader wasp, but Bot just shot it in the head.
Good.
Nora.
Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna cast Scorching... They're within 120 feet of me, right? Okay, I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray, and because I'm a warlock, and all of my spells are at 3rd level, I get to cast 4 rays of Scorching Ray. Yep. Okay. So here we go. Here's one. Does a 14 hit?
14 matches.
Okay, that's 6 points of damage. It's an unnatural 20, 8 points of damage. If I see the one that I'm shooting fall, I'm gonna target a new one. Because I can target with multiple with this one.
Okay, yeah, one of them falls.
Cool beads. Oh, cool. Crit. So that's a 27 to hit. 11 points. And then 5.
Yas, queen.
So 16
princess.
Points of damage.
Yas, princess.
Okay.
Go
ahead.
I have one more. 14 to hit.
Matches.
7 points of damage.
We ain't playing no more.
Note to future self.
Oh, it's fine.
So Nora, how do you want to do this?
Oh, I'm just so mad. I'm so dirty. Botchus has betrayed my trust. And I'm just like, fuck everything. And I'm just like, pew, 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 pew. As rays come forth from my fingers, taking out the motherfucking wasps.
We got some aggression right now.
Holy shit, the wasps didn't get a single hit.
No, they didn't.
Oh, I was sitting here and I'm like, 4 wasps at this HP, that might be a little difficult for them.
Oh no.
Never think of yeah, so you pew 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 this last wasp, and it's a little overkill.
I don't care. By
about 10 points of damage. And it doesn't even spasm, it just kind of burns to a crisp and falls from the sky. And Vespa comes flying back over, and he's just like, "Lizard, that was amazing!"
I'm not a lizard! But thank you!
You helped me, so I will give you a ride to the village.
Oh, you're the best.
As he whistles and your favorite bees come back, and you guys are able to climb on. They've kind of grown attached to you now. You're not gonna have to roll animal handling because that fight was so amazing. So you guys climb on to these bees, but you guys take off again, and these bees lead you into the sky, and they actually lead you above the treetops. And you kind of get a sense of how big this forest is as you see that the treetops of these huge, ginormous trees that you've had to spend days climbing over and under and on and in. And what had taken you 2 days to walk and trek through marshes and mud, and you enjoy a nice 4-hour ride on these very comfortable fuzzy bees.
Lance really wanted us to be done with this fucking planet this time.
I really did.
I would like to...
fast pass to the village. Here you go. Are you guys doing anything on your short rest? To the
Yeah, I'm
village?
gonna talk to Vespa.
Daythorn collecting the children.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna tell him the science with bees, and if bees like surround wasps in like a ball-like formation and beat their wings a lot, they heat up the wasp and basically cook them.
He is like overjoyed at this information. He's just like, you're serious. So we become like firebugs like you, and we cook the wasps.
Yeah, that's how bees on other planets do it. I don't see why yours can't figure out how to do the same thing too.
You have bees on your planet?
They're much smaller, and she like shows like a little pinch size. But wasps are also about. She shows like maybe about twice as big as the bee size.
Unless they're murder wasps.
Why are the bugs so small?
Daythorn shrugs. I don't know.
But you cannot ride those bees.
No.
Nora laughs in the distance. Can't ride bees.
Yeah, it's the one sad thing we have about our planets. We don't got giant bugs.
We don't have bees on my planet. These are new to me.
They're adorable.
How
What
do you
kind of
not
bugs?
have bees?
What kind of bugs do you have?
And
are they rideable?
no.
Just the lizards, apparently. I'm just accepting it at this point.
Botchus is just gonna
Infernal lizard.
Infernal lizard now.
No, we're not lizards.
Daythorn tries to ask Nora through her laughter, like, do the bugs on your planet also have horns?
Do they have horny toads there too? I'm gonna steer my bee up next to Nora and just be like, that was pretty cool with the magic you did. It was kind of bewitching.
But
Yeah. That's what happens when you trust somebody, Botchus, and don't unleash a fucking demon.
I steer my bee away from Nora.
You just
Next time.
trusted us.
I'll try again.
Next time I have to steer my bee towards Nora.
Oh.
We're God
You know, I'm
fixers
just
obedient
winging it
this time.
here.
But
I knew if I made a bee episode, Cass would just be making bee puns.
I'm just glad this episode it wasn't like kill
I
the
know!
bees.
That would have been unbelievable.
No!
Listen, you never.
That was a stinger.
I hate you all so much.
Oh.
No, don't be like that, honey.
You're the worst kind of evil.
Oh.
Fucking puns.
Oh. That was rough.
Now we'll never know what kind of bugs are on Nora's planet.
I don't understand how you can have bugs so small.
Our plants are smaller too.
What size are your plants?
Nora makes hand motions to different sizes of plants.
They come in all sizes, but they don't come as big.
Flowers are like that big. Like,
He seems very perplexed by this. Like, it's just like, well, surely you have giant's mushrooms.
no.
No, they're edible. They're like
mean-
this small. Pop in your mouth. Except the bad ones. Don't eat those ones.
Define bad.
Sometimes eat the bad ones, then you get a great trip.
Exactly.
Not to be rude, but your plants sounds like they suck.
rude.
I said not to be rude.
Doesn't mean it makes it not rude.
It does, because I said it's not to be rude. You don't have flyable bugs.
They do fly.
You can't
But we could ride other stuff.
Yeah.
What else do you ride? As Caden gives Botchus this look like, don't say it.
Ships,
I know you long enough now. Don't say it.
bicycles. You know, Nora,
It's a bicycle.
what's a bicycle?
I don't know
you
what's a bicycle.
You know what a bicycle is? Everyone knows what a bicycle
No,
is.
what? No.
It's
What's
it's got wheels.
Like Nora's face shows that she does not know what a bicycle
I'm gonna fall
is.
off my bee.
It's a simple machine with 2 wheels.
Yeah.
On
It doesn't got an engine. Bicycle. Buy like me. 2 bicycle wheels go round. I don't know. I'll show you a picture when we get Cito and we get stuff.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
We don't have.
Well, how do we explain an engine to them? They don't.
As Nora, you're just like, okay, okay, I'll see a picture of it later. Vespa's just like, I didn't understand any of that.
Kinda there with you, Vespa. It's okay.
Your language is weird. What is a picture? What is a Cito?
Oh, Cito is our friend.
Oh, is he a lizard too?
No.
Is he a beetle?
He's well.
Why does everything gotta be
actually,
bugs around here?
I motion to Vespa,
Whoa.
and then the 2
Yeah,
moth
but they've
people.
got other...
Have you seen any other kind of person here?
I've seen those scary ass things. It nearly made me pee myself when it opened its eyeballs and was like,
What the fuck are you talking about
You mean
now?
the thing that
yeah, that
has an
thing.
egg?
Yep, it's gonna be on
The
my
scary
ship.
thing that opened
That was
their eyes.
Caden, by the way. That was Caden.
Yep.
You mean that? And the egg?
There's
You're gonna-
Gale.
But yeah, that's true. Wait, what was Gale a moth person? She wasn't.
She doesn't look like a bug person.
Okay. Do you know who Gale is, Vespa?
No.
Well, that doesn't help him.
Uh,
I think Cito could be beetle-like. He has a hard.
no, he's soft.
He's a robot.
Yeah, but he's got skin.
You know what? Yeah, he is a lizard person.
I can't wait to meet him.
Oh God, I fucked up.
As this very kind of long explanation as you guys are flying that just everything is bugs and not understanding things. The 4 hours pass and you guys soon find yourself kind of lowering back into the forest, descending from your flight.
Make sure the trays and everything are in an upright position.
Keep your hands and feet on the bee at all times.
The captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. We will be descending into Austin momentarily.
In case there's an emergency, the emergency exits are all around you. Just jump.
Oh.
Oh, we're all over the place this episode, guys.
Ooh. And you guys land right outside on the branch of the Ikoi village. We want to thank everyone for listening to this week's episode.
If you like what we do, you can rate and review.
and join our Patreon to get access to early episodes and other neat extras.
You can catch our space story every other Wednesday on your pod listener of choice.
Want to experience more of our craziness outside of the podcast?
You can also find us on Twitter, Facebook, or join our Discord.
Links are in the description below.
Until next time, space travelers, be safe, charge your AIs, and send a postcard. Bye!